Hi, I'm Emily, and I am here with Maya Murphy's attorney, Eva Marie Franco Fox. Attorney Fox practices at Maya Murphy's Westport, Connecticut office and is admitted to practice law in both Connecticut and New York. My question today for Attorney Fox is, what is the difference between a prenuptial agreement and a postnuptial agreement?
That's a good question, Emily. A prenuptial agreement, also known as an antenuptial agreement, a premarital contract, or a prenup, is a legally binding contract between two individuals who are contemplating marriage, meaning they're not yet married, but they intend to do so. A postnuptial agreement, on the other hand, is a legally binding contract between two individuals who are already married. Now, both types of agreements can address the financial and the property rights of the parties to the contract. They can address the financial and the property rights in the event of a dissolution of marriage, in the event of one of their deaths, or even during the course of the marriage itself. For example, they can address how the finances will be managed during the marriage. Prior to the 1970s, a prenuptial agreement was not considered an enforceable agreement in many US jurisdictions. Since that time, however, they've been considered to be valid and enforceable contracts. Prior to the 1970s, they were considered to be against public policy because of this common misconception that they encouraged or incentivized individuals to get divorced. Thankfully, since then, the judicial landscape has shifted, and courts have begun to recognize the compelling interest of individuals to have the freedom to contract and to enter into these agreements if they wish to do so, and if they do so freely and voluntarily. Um, Postnuptial agreements have an even shorter shelf life. It wasn't until approximately 2010 in the state of Connecticut that postnuptial agreements were considered to be valid and enforceable contracts. Therefore, many individuals, especially those in Connecticut, don't even know what a postnuptial agreement is, and they have no idea that it's an option for them. By helping to educate and inform people about what these agreements are, the differences between them, and how they can be utilized, we can help people better assess, am I a candidate for one of these agreements? We can also help disperse some of these common misconceptions about these agreements. For example, the misconception I just referenced that they encourage or incentivize individuals to get divorced. By helping to clarify some of these common misconceptions, we can hopefully reduce some of the stigma associated with these agreements and ultimately encourage people who can benefit from these agreements to start utilizing them so they can protect themselves and their loved ones in the event of a death or a divorce.
Attorney Fox is available 24/7 and can be reached by calling 203-221-3100. You can also email Attorney Fox at efox@mayalaw.com, and please visit mayalaw.com for more information.